Hey y'all. Okay, first let me apologize because these videos are going to be a tad bit on the dark side. Um, I don't know what's going on with this camera, so these videos just going to be a tad bit on the dark side. That's just how it's going to go today. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. Oh, and excuse the background noise. My boys are up there playing. I try to do videos when they're not here, but when they're here, you just gotta deal with the background noise. So as I was saying, let's jump right into it to Neptune. Uh, Neptune is a planet that deals mostly with, it's a watery planet. It deals mostly with the spiritual. It's the higher octave of Venus. So as when Venus deals with the material beauty, Neptune deals more with the spiritual, the inner. And what most people don't know is that Neptune also deals with illusions. And Neptune is a planet that allows us to create the illusions for ourselves in order for us to function in this reality, in this world, or in whatever area that you're in, which kind of dictates the beauty that you see through Venus. So with that being said, when Neptune goes retrograde, so does those illusions. So what's being shown right, and Neptune's been in retrograde actually since June, and it will stay in retrograde until about till November something. So with Neptune in retrograde, it's a lot of things going on. Now, I wasn't gonna make the video, but the reason why I'm making these videos is because I've been getting so many inboxes, and I'm dealing with Neptune retrograde too around myself, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. But I'm getting so many inboxes from people. They're not understanding what's going on. People around them are flipping out. People around me are flipping out. But I understand what's going on. They're really emotional. They're oversensitive, and they just don't understand. And they're getting readings, and they're trying to figure things out. So to help y'all out, and this is also one of the reasons why me and Braveheart decided to do the full moon event that we just did, and to help you out, when Neptune goes retrograde, so does your illusions. So what you're seeing is basically the raw truth. If there's a person that you're with, and this person seems like the world to you, and all of a sudden now they seem nasty, there's habits that you don't like, that's the true person. That's the person you've been ignoring the whole time based on whatever illusions you had for yourself, based on the hidden desires you had within. I always go within. The reason why we create illusions is because we have hidden desires within in order to accomplish them, or so we think. We create up these different illusions and ignore certain things and put up these walls, or delusions, however you want to look at, put up these walls so we don't have to see them. Now's the time we're being shown, and this is with relationships, finances, the area that you're in, just everything is basically coming to, how they say, coming to the light, as the race, and what's done in the dark will come to the light. Well, boo-boo, the light's on. Now's the time. So you, with all that, now's not the time to react to what you're seeing. Now's not the time to react's the best word. Now's the actual time to just sit back and watch and take note. Take note of the people around you. Take note of how they acting, and know that this is their true selves. You can't get mad at them, because this is the part of themselves that you neglect to pay attention to. It's always been there, but for whatever reason you wasn't paying attention to that. So now it's showing you who these person are, what this person is doing. If it's your finances, it'll show you your finances, the part that you're neglecting, what needs to get together, what needs to be done, and it's doing this for a reason, to show you where else you can look at to help, and what needs to be around you, what doesn't need to be around you, and what needs to be cleaned up, what doesn't need to be cleaned up. Retrogrades are never actually against a person unless they're still trying to deny what retrograde is showing them. Also, if you're a psychic, a medium, a seer, a prophet, anything that deals with intuition or any type of mediumship, or empath, right now your emotions are like totally heightened. One thing that it does, you're already an empath, but because everybody else's emotions are coming down, and now they have to emotionally feel everything they've been blocking, or emotionally see and emotionally interpret that everything that's going on with them. We're all feeling that. We're all seeing that too. So also for those of us on that side, pay attention right now that emotions are heightened. Spiritual things are heightened. Your dreams are probably heightened. Your sense of things are heightened. If you wasn't sensing, you're probably starting to see heightened. like for me, the gift of actual sight, like actually seeing face to face, left a long time ago, but I still been able to hear and feel. And this past year I've been seeing shadows, like shadow figures. I can start seeing shadow figures again. But lately I've been able to see whole figures. And you know, I understand that it may or may not stay once Neptune goes straight. I don't know. But I understand this Neptune right now. So with Neptune is showing everything. Because, you know, people who's in, I'll just call it mediumship, any form of mediumship, psychic, whatever. Because we're already sensitive. Now the sensitivity level is heightened. And I really want to stress this for the empaths, especially for those who don't understand their gift yet. What you're feeling now is not all your emotions, and it's everybody else's emotions heightened. So now is the best time to do meditations, to start learning how to separate what's really yours and what's theirs. Now, for those of us who are more like energy generators, and I'm one of people who's energy generators, for some, my energy just causes, sometimes when people are around me too long, it causes them to go, a little loopy. You want to pay attention to that, and you want to do stuff to bring energy just down a tad bit. You know, if everything around you seems to go chaotic, know that's part of your energy. You kind of do amp up your energy amplifier. And you want to do things to pull the energy and bring it down some. Other than that, like I said, now's not the time to react. Now's the time to pay attention. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde, so you are seeing everything. For most of us, hopefully we're in our right mind. But, excuse me. Now's the time, like I said, to pay attention. Write everything down. If you're a forgetful person, if you're getting vivid dreams, write it down. If it's things come up in your dreams that you never paid attention to before, write it down, work it out. People may be coming up to you, saying things to you that you never knew about yourself or how they feel about you. That's fine. That's how they see you. And it's good that you need to know how they see you. So one, you can choose to see whether is that really you. Have you been shown to this person? Or are they just loony? And maybe it's a deeper way why they're looking at you like this. Now's not the time to address it, but now is at least the time to start to take note. There's actually other retrogrades going on, and I'm gonna do other videos for that in a second. But I just want to really want to cover Neptune because people are not really understanding basically, and there's a lot of videos, there's websites and everything on Neptune, but people still for some reason are not really understanding it. And I guess it is different when you read about it and then different actually experience it. This is what I'm just doing this to show you. This is what you're experiencing. To reiterate, this is how it feels. This is what's going on. You know, this is how it's going to be for a while. And actually, as we go towards July 29th, which is a great cosmic, well, actually it's been away for a while, but like the power source, like the main power point where it is most powerful on July 29th, with the grand sextile. From now until then, all these energies, all these retrogrades, and all these other planets that are lined up, and actually when you look at it, they're lined up in oppositions. It's going to be a whole lot of things, especially with these planets in they're already water planet. Well, Neptune's a water planet, and then they're in a water sign, and some of them in, I think it's earth signs. I gotta relook at the chart. Don't quote me on that one. But I do know with Neptune being a water planet and being a more spiritual planet and being a higher octave of Venus, which Venus deals with the outer, Neptune deals with the inner. A lot of things is being shown to you right now, and no, you're not going crazy. No, the people around you are not crazy. It's just their truths as well as yours, the ones you've been denying, the ones they've been denying, are now all coming out. So now that everything's coming out, everything be washed clean. And it's for a purpose. It's for you. You know, a lot of people have been putting their energy out there for a long time that they want change. They want change. They want true change. Well, the cosmos was already set up for certain times for change, and this is one of the times the cosmos set up for a spiritual change. And if you want true change, you have to change yourself first, and then you'll see the world differently. Well, Neptune in retrograde is one of the things that help you see the things you neglect, so you can look at yourself first. If nothing else, at least see if the people around you are really people you need around you. It's according to where you go, which is still self-work, self-work, dark work, however you want to cook it. Now my words are getting tired. However you want to look at it. Look at yourself first, and then decide. This is what retrogrades are all about. It's all about cleaning up things. And to me, retrograde is more like getting in them corners. You know, we sweep the whole house and everything, but somehow we forget those corners. Well, retrograde is that bump under the carpet, exposed. Retrogrades, they're the retrogrades. Oh, I can't talk at all. Retrograde, like I said, is to me is getting in the corners. That dirt in that corner that broom missed because it's that little angle, and now it's actually getting in there, whether you like it or not, or it's enough dirt in there where you gotta look. Retrograde to make it simple is that dark closet that now finally has a light bulb, and now you can really see everything that's in there. That's what retrograde is. It's not meant to be against you. It's meant to work for you. You just have to understand it, what's going on, and how to work with it. So with that, I'm going to shut this one down, and I'll see you next time. Peace.